Jesteśmy w hotelu Sheraton w Zagrzebiu. Naszym rozmówcą jest Sefo, legenda K1. Ray, nice to meet you. You're fighting the legend himself, Mirko Cro Cop, tomorrow. Do you feel honored to be the part of his last fight?
Oh, absolutely. You know, Mirko Cro Cop is, like you say, he's a legend in the game. Him and I have fought the best of the best in the world when it comes to stand-up. He went on and fought the best of the best in MMA. I got nothing but love and respect for Mirko Cro Cop. I mean, he's a great fighter. He's a good person, and for me, you know, it's an honor to fight him for sure. When I got the call, the fact that him and I never, you know, we were matched up 10 years ago and it didn't happen. And when the opportunity presented itself again, I thought it was a great opportunity, not only because we've never fought, but also because he's a legend in the game. And so for me, it's a great honor to actually, you know, be on the opposite side of that ring. But make no mistake, when that bell rings, I'm there to win that fight, as well as I'm sure Mirko is there to win also.
You said you of course, as a fighter, you would like to win, but you know, because you're a fighter and Mirko has a last fight in his career, you know, it wouldn't feel so much bad. Even I know it's a strange one, but even if you would lose, because you know he's a fighter, and I can bet he would like to have his arm raised for the last time, and you know, I think. Would you feel better even if you lose, because it is his last fight, if you know what I mean?
Unfortunately, then I shouldn't have been his last fight. If this is his last fight, I shouldn't be his last fight. Reason was because I'm not here to lose. I'm here to win, and I've trained very hard. So, but by saying that, I don't even know if this is gonna be Mirko's last fight. You know, Mirko is still very strong. He's still physically strong. He's still a great fighter. And you never know. You know, he might change his mind. You never know. But by saying that, you know, again, I'm not here to lose. You know, I'm here to win. And without a doubt, Mirko is going to be in that ring to win as well. So that's why this fight is going to be a great fight, because I'm not here to lose. I'm here to beat him, go there. If I knock him out, I knock him out. He's going to be there to beat me, to win, to knock me out if he can. So it's going to be a great fight.
And you said you train hard very much, and I seen you coaching at the Xtreme Couture.
Correct.
And did they help you to prepare for this fight?
Oh, absolutely. We have a great team at Xtreme Couture. My strength and conditioning, Jake Bonacci, who's here, Jay Haran, who's you know, who's a great MMA fighter / kickboxer. You know, he's helped a lot. Nate Petit, you know, Mike Pyle, Martin Capman, you know, Randy Couture himself. I mean, we have a great team. Brad Tavares, Evan Dunham. You know, we have an amazing team. You know, and the list goes on. But you know, at our team at Xtreme Couture, we're not just a team. You know, we're a family, and that's what makes a good team. And so, you know, I always tell the guys, we win together, we lose together, and we're on a great road right now. We won every fight this year so far. I'm going to add to that come tomorrow. So you know, we're doing great.
And what's the main difference between your trainings at Xtreme Couture and between your ex-gyms when you had your K1 career at your best?
Well, I never had a strength and conditioning trainer before. Jake Bonacci is my strength and conditioning coach, and that's one of the main difference in my game and in my camp is that I have a guy who knows what he's doing, who has a degree in, you know, strength and conditioning, and he's able to push me to my best and to my max. And sometimes I hate him because that's all he does is push you until you drop. But I love him because that's what makes you a better, you know, put you in better shape and makes you perform at your best.
So at the age 41, there's still so much space you can use, you can learn from, right?
Yeah, I'm 41 going on 26.
So you're saying, so there's at least 20 more years.
Yeah, there's another 10 years to go. You know, can he move like me? No, I'm just kidding. but that's a line out of kickboxer. Anyway, you know, I feel great. Like, you know, I've said all along, when I can't motivate myself to get up every morning and go to training, then it's time for me to quit. It's time for me to give it up. Right now, I'm very passionate about the game, still very passionate about competing at the highest level, still very passionate about being in the gym every day. And this is the thing. People say, well, you know, I haven't been that active. Well, what they don't know is that I live in the gym. And so for me, you know, I feel great, and I'm not ready to give it up yet.
So it was basically my question, because your last fight was a while ago, and you said you were active, but what exactly did you do to stay active and stay in shape for, you know, yeah.
Well, I coach, like especially in the last 2 years, I coach a lot. And in coaching, it includes you training guys, training with the guys, sparring, and so on. So, you know, like I said, I'm active in the gym. I live in the gym. And so guys, like, you know, they have training, they take a month off. No, this guy. I'm in the gym every day. Only day I have off is Sunday. So I'm active, and I live in the gym 6 days a week.
So you say you've been punched a lot of times between your fights? I mean, because it's something you have to keep on, because it's like with everything else, you have to train it. You have to, if you stay out of being punched, your head is, you know, I don't know. I think it might get weaker. I mean, the chin might be weaker.
I think that's just a mind over matter. You know, people say you have weak chins or whatever. I think it's just mind over matter, and I can say that because I have a good chin. So for me, it's the harder I get hit, the better I fight. So that I don't think about that kind of thing. But like I said, you know, I'm in the gym 6 days a week, twice a day, 6 hours a day, and sparring and whatever. So that kind of thing doesn't affect me at all. And at the end of the day, like I said, you know, I'm active and I'm busy.
And you probably follow all the news about the K1. You probably heard there's a K1 came back to living, and it's K1 Global, I think, now. And would you be interested if they would offer you something?
I really don't care about K1. I really don't follow their news. The reason why, they still owe me almost $1 million. And that's a lot of money. $700,000 is a lot of money. And until such a time that they turn around and say, listen, you know, we're willing to do this, then I'll look at it. But outside of that, I want to see that check in my hand, and when I cash it, you know, I get it cashed. Then we'll talk about, you know, future plans. But before that, there's no way I'm going to fight for K1 again.
But I've heard some news. The new owners, they paid at least the part of the amount of the money for the fighters. The old owners so it means you are out of the list.
Well, I need to know who to contact, because right now, since Mirko-san left, I have no idea who to contact. Because I have no idea where their office is anymore, and maybe that's, you know, again, that's news to me that they're planning to start another event. So I'll have to find out who to contact, where they're at, and then try and make arrangements of getting paid. But yeah, at the moment they owe me money, and until they pay me that money, I will never fight for them again. But by saying that, if they are in business, 100%, I'm going to make sure that my attorneys and lawyers are going to be on their backside to make sure I get paid.
So okay, thank you very much for the interview, and we wish you much luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.